What's up, guys? Trevor Smith here. Today's Let's Recap, a 2012 movie called Dead Mine. The story begins on an isolated island in Indonesia, where a group of gangs celebrate after finding valuable ancient items in the jungle, which can cost a lot in the black market. While others celebrate, one man wanders around and finds a strange iron mask. Realizing it doesn't belong from this era, he grows curious and moves further, discovering a small tunnel. Without telling anyone, he enters, believing the real treasure is inside. Inside, the small entrance opens into a huge cave, far bigger than it looked from outside. It stretches into different chambers, as if someone had carefully designed and planned the place long ago. Suddenly, the ground beneath him starts to shift. He doesn't even get a chance to react. His leg is trapped underneath, and he and his scream echoes through the cave. 20 years later, a team arrives on the same island and discovers a strange bunker hidden deep within. Ben is eager to explore, convinced that they are close to something big. Jessica hesitates to go still. Ben takes her inside. Inside the bunker, the atmosphere is heavy and filled with a natural silence. As Ben moves forward, he begins to feel that they are not alone. While searching, they discover two skulls, still marked with old military badges, Japanese soldiers who never made it back. Jessica realizes they are close to the truth but hides it, taking Ben outside and insisting they must go further. The island is deserted, covered in dense forest, perfect for hiding. During the World War, the Japanese army used it as a secret base to watch enemies. While walking, the team reaches an old mining area. Everything is broken, abandoned for years. Beneath it, they discover a hidden door. No one knows what's inside or how deep it goes. The captain refuses to proceed, but Ben won't stop. He's determined to go in at any cost. Reluctantly, the others follow. As the door opens and they prepare to enter, gunfire suddenly rains down from above. Chaos erupts. Everyone rushes inside for cover, while the captains and soldiers return fire. In the confusion, a grenade is thrown in. The explosion destroys the entrance, trapping everyone inside. Now trapped, the biggest question arises: how did they find the location? After a while, the group remains in their senses. Injured people lie scattered everywhere. Ben finally reveals the truth. Years ago, his father came to this same island. He believed that treasure was hidden here. He spent years searching for it, but never found anything. And then disappeared without trace. Only Ben and Jessica knew this secret. As soon as he finishes, the captain loses his temper. He angrily confronts Ben, blaming him for everything, for leading them here and for getting his men killed. Then the group gathers themselves and prepares to move forward, as the way they came is destroyed. One of the soldiers notices a narrow entrance moving deeper into the mine. The entrance is tight at first, but as they descend further, the space begins to open up. Deep below was a bunker. It's clear that this place was built with purpose. Moving forward, they soon reach a wooden bridge. Unlike what they expected, the bridge looks strong and stable. As they carefully step onto it, lights suddenly flicker on. The team enters an old place marked with Japanese flags from the World War era. The walls are cracked, and it's strange how electricity still works in such a decayed place. Though everything seems abandoned, there's a sense that something might be present, forcing them to move carefully with every step. The captain slowly leads the team across a bridge and until they reach a large chamber that looks like a storeroom. Inside they find medicines and strange masks. As they continue searching, they discover photos and documents revealing the horrifying truth. This place was used for experiments on prisoners, involving torture and inhumane tests. The mission no longer feels like a simple search for treasure. The captain begins to question the true purpose of this place, and feels that Ben and Jessica may be hiding something. While the soldier stands guard outside in the silence, he suddenly senses that someone is right behind him. The soldier slowly turns and, for a brief moment, sees a strange figure. The person wears a mask, and their movements are unnatural, nothing like a human. But the next second, the figure disappears. Tension begins to rise within the team. Everyone is thinking what this place really is. Jessica looks at Ben, sensing he knows more than he's saying. She insists that the truth can no longer be hidden. Jessica reveals everything, that this was never a mining site. It was once a hospital, later taken over by the Japanese army and turned into a secret laboratory. Their prisoners and soldiers were used for experiment tests to change humans into something else. The documents and photos they found confirm this horrifying truth. Now, the focus shifts back to the treasure, but the captain no longer trusts that it's worth finding. As soon as the treasure is mentioned, fear turns into greed among some of the soldiers. A question arises: how much gold is there and where is it? The captain notices the tension and dislikes what he sees. The team is slowly falling apart because of greed, while one of their soldiers is badly injured and running out of time. The team slowly breaking apart due to fear and greed. He firmly decides that they should go no further. He makes it clear that finding a way out is now the top priority, as going deeper could put everyone's life at risk. He takes one soldier with him and orders the others to stay safe. However, Ben refuses to leave. For him, treasure matters more than anything. He has invested to walk away empty-handed. It is then decided that Captain and Jessica will stay behind with the injured soldier, John, while Ben moves forward with the rest. His intentions are clear. He only cares about the treasure, even as John's conditions worsens. While waiting, the captain opens up to Jessica about his past. He admits he once lived a life of violence, fighting wars and killing, but eventually left it behind. Now he is a changed man. Jessica listens quietly, and the moment becomes heavy with emotion. Meanwhile, Ben and the others reach a strange new area. It is surrounded by a thick metal fence, as if designed to keep something locked inside. The place feels different, like something disturbing once happened there. As Ben looks down, he notices a helmet lying on the ground, on which the US Army mark is made. Now the matter becomes clear that they are not the only people who reached this place. Experimental equipment is lying everywhere. It's clearly visible that people were being tested here. What Jessica was saying was not a lie. This place must have been hell for the prisoners. A little further, ahead you can see big jars that contain body parts. That can shake everyone's heart. But Ben pushes deeper inside with his girlfriend, ignoring his fear because he wants the treasure. Meanwhile, John, who is already badly injured, feels the ground trembles as if something is alive beneath him. Suddenly, the soil cracks, and he begins to sink. Seeing Captain and Jessica rush to him and start digging frantically, they rush towards him, but they are too late. By the time they reach him, John is dead. His body starts melting in a strange way, as if someone is pouring chemicals, like acid. Captain and Jessica look around. They are stunned. Bones are scattered everywhere. Something in this cave pulls people in, kills them, and leaves them like this. The captain and Jessica try to stay alert, but suddenly they are attacked from behind and knocked unconscious. When they wake up, they see a masked man standing in front of them. He holds a weapon and claims to be a Japanese soldier from World War II, still living in that time. He says Japan has won, rules the world, and the war is still going on. He has been here for years and has never gone outside. The captain and Jessica try to calm him down. Then Jessica tells him the truth. The war ended long ago and Japan lost. He refuses to accept it. So, Jessica shows him real footage on her device, evidence of surrender. Slowly, he begins to lose control. He realizes that if he had known the truth earlier, he could have saved his comrade, who is now dead. He breaks down and falls to his knees. The captain carefully puts his weapon down, and they begin to question him. How did all this happen? How did he survive for so many years? The soldier reveals something even more disturbing. Japanese scientists had experimented on him and injected him. They told him he would never grow old. He would stay young forever. But everything changed when the most dangerous thing happened. He sealed the only way out. Hearing this, Captain and Jessica were shocked, but the soldier continued. He explained that the Japanese scientists had an even darker goal, that is to create an army that would never die. That's why they were imprisoned and given different injections. Over time, they stopped being human. Now, the captain and Jessica understood. This place wasn't just a lab, it was a failed experiment that turned everyone into something monstrous. Desperate, they ask for a way out, and the soldier begins to answer. There is another way, but it leads straight into danger. Ben and others return to the entrance, only to find it completely blocked by stones, and fear begins to rise. Before anyone can figure out what to do, a terrifying creature suddenly attacks. It lunges at Ben, and they fight back. The soldier immediately opens fire. Bullets strike its head several times, until it finally goes down, leaving everyone shocked. When they look closer, they notice something strange, marks on its head, almost like a code or identity. Then the truth becomes clear that the creature was once a human. An experiment has been carried out on them, and now everything connects. The same injections had turned humans into these horrifying creatures. Jessica finally finds another way. She starts moving forward, with the captain and the Japanese soldier. Here, Ben reaches another chamber, with his girlfriend and 2 soldiers. This place is more scary than the rest. There is a big creature sitting in front of him. More experiments are done on it, as if it has been tried to make it more powerful. Experiment stuff is scattered all over. Ben and his girlfriend find a tube, in which a golden-coloured liquid is filled. Now they understand that this is the real treasure. This is the liquid that changes humans into monsters. He thinks for a while, but his girlfriend immediately says, "Let's take it with us. It will be very expensive in black market." She didn't think how dangerous this thing is. Finally, Ben decides to keep the liquid with him. Moving forward, they finally find a big door. As soon as they open it, there is an entire army standing in front of them, masks on their faces, and absolutely silent. These were the final soldiers. Japanese scientists dreamed of making them. But as soon as the team reaches there, they all wake up. The next moment, the entire army attacks them. In fear, Ben, his girlfriend and other soldiers run after them. They kill one of the soldiers with their swords, so fast that no one even gets a chance to understand. Somehow, they manage to escape and enter a chamber and start running down. While running, they reach the same place, where there were bones everywhere. The same scary part, where people were pulled and killed. There, they also find the corpse of their injured soldier. Despite the fear, they don't stop. They keep moving forward and reach the same place, where they were attacked earlier. The entire army spread out. They are looking for prey everywhere. Meanwhile, a creature attacks Ben. It injures him badly and his condition worsens. His girlfriend is scared. She thinks that Ben will die. She takes out the golden liquid and injects it into Ben's body. She thinks that Ben will be saved from this. Immortal soldiers reach the same place, where Captain and Jessica were. Somehow, both of them escaped, but the Japanese soldier surrendered. But for those creatures, there is no such thing as surrender. For them, every person is just a prey, which has to be killed. As everyone moves forward, Ben's girlfriend was worried about him. Suddenly, she goes on her own and takes Ben with her to a different path. Ben begins to lose control as the injected liquid changes him. He turns violent. His hand falls on his girlfriend and kills her instantly. Ben is no longer a human. The immortal soldier killed the captain and all the remaining soldiers, who tried to fight back, but stood no chance. Meanwhile, the immortal soldiers attack with terrifying precision and intelligence. They're not just strong, they're strategic, ruthless, unstoppable. Everyone is dead except Jessica. Jessica manages to escape through the water, but she's not safe yet. The same immortal soldier appears, and slowly the entire army comes out and moves forward, ready to kill everyone. Now, it's clear that a new war is about to begin, where these experimented, immortal soldiers hunt humans. And that's where the story ends. For now, thank you for watching.